And we are live again over here. And as always, we are late. Honestly, I was trying to do in my usual setup, but I had to do it over here uh, on the TV because I was trying to watch the game through the computer, but for some reason, I think because of the live, because MLS is freaky about um, piracy or not paying to watch. And I think because of the live stream, the StreamYard, it wasn't letting me um, start the game, so I couldn't watch it over here. So I had to come over to the living room to watch it. That's why I was a couple minutes late, but I don't think it matters since no one is watching. No one ever watches me, so it's okay. Let me put something in my ears over here because I don't want to be just um, I don't want to be just in silence over here because I cannot turn on the TV too loud. Otherwise, I won't be able to. You guys will be able to listen to it. So hold up, hold up. Well, to start off, we are playing the Portland Timbers. I am a Seattle Sounders fan. I know this usually is impartial um, stream, and I'll try to do my best. But anyways, I'm not gonna disrespect the team bees. I guess it's just not a Seattle Sounders channel, but I love the Seattle Sounders. Okay, okay. I wish I could be able to check on my live stream over here because usually YouTube crashes out when I do so. I'll try to check because I want to see if I'm able to check the audio because I don't know. Let's see. Roldan Ferreira. Oh, yeah, it's working.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's definitely working. Okay. What else? Can I edit something over here? Edit, because there's always the StreamYard. Um, oh yeah, there you go. Right here. And no, it's not made for kids. Well, this is annoying. Well, okay. As always, I'm gonna be doing my notes, and I'll be trying to follow up if somebody comments on something. But hardly will. We still got 0 people with me over here. So, oh yeah, let me put some music for me. Where is it? YouTube music. And the good thing is, today I'm gonna be able to pay more attention into the stats, um, contrary to what I usually do, where I have to be um, focusing on watching the game over taking the stats. And of course, I'm always gonna focus on the game more than on the stats. But I want to, take a peek sometimes to see how's the. Oh no, Alexa, disconnect. There you go. Now connected to Roku PC. Okay, I'll just forget about it. It's connected to my PC right now. Disconnect. And how to make it forget. I want to make it forget about it. It won't. It won't. Okay, we just chill. If it connects, I'll just do something. As I was saying, I want to be able to take a little peek into the statistics sometimes. Okay, I put some music for me, and I think I'm chill. Let me check. The music's not going out into the. No, I don't think so. I don't think it would, right? It doesn't make sense. Anyways. Okay, 8 minutes through. Seattle Sounders and Portland Timbers. Let me already take a peek on statistics. Oh, De La Vega finish. Okay, I don't think there's any music coming out. Uh-huh. Fry. Roldan. Kim. Reagan. Nuhu. Okay. Let's go for statistics already. Well, okay. Seattle Sounders. MLS. Seattle Sounders. Timbers. Yep. Well, let me just watch for a couple minutes. Timbers in white. Sounders in dark blue. Sealish C kit. No, great protection, but not able to find a pass. By the way, I'm afraid I won't be able to be checking the comments all the time if I have to be looking down here. Okay. Right here. Let me put this here. This is better. Yep. Okay. So, checking the view right here. I think this is good, right? We've got the classic 4-4-2 when defending. Oh, and the team beats find a way into the box. Anthony. Oh yeah, let me. Oh, Rodon. Reagan Rusnak. Oh, I didn't notice that Rusnak is playing as number 8. Not number 8, but as an 8. Okay. I thought he was on a bench because I checked on the lineup like on Instagram and stuff like that real quick. Like I just took a peek and I just focused too much on J Mo as a starter, and when I looked at the cam position, I didn't even notice that. Well, I noticed that Ferreira was there, but I didn't notice that Rusnak was also starting, but as a CM. But I'm forgetting sometimes that Obed is on the national team right now, and I just be like expecting it to be normal because there's always Obed and Christian Roldan. So And I never look at the CM position on the first look. Okay, Ferreira dropping a lot to build up. Okay, coming back. He might probably be switching with with Rusnak sometimes, but still, Rusnak will be deeper into defense or into our defense half than Ferreira would. And also, something that I noticed is Jordan Morris is starting, and when I seen that, I love JMO. Okay, love JMO, but I didn't like that he is starting right now because I think that his play style or his characteristics or the popular word right now, his archetype doesn't fit fit the position, like doesn't fit the system that we play in. That's why I think Moose would be a better option than Ruznak for this system specifically. Usually, like this team is a team that builds up. Um, rarely, they still do get counterattacks, but they rarely have counterattacks are the main play. Is occasional, something occasional. Like right now, they're getting a counterattack with Rothrock on the right side. JMO was too deep into defense, but now he's already up there. But anyways, Rusnak now playing to the cam position, finding Ferreira on the right wing. He's gonna find Alex Roldan, who finds Pedro de la Vega, and he scores. There we go. What a great start. Where is my pen? Where is my pen? Oh, there he is. Okay. Pedro de la Vega scores 1-0 for us. That's great. I love it. I love it. Love to see it. That's what it's all about. Let me take a better look at the goal again. And as I said, again, once more, this started as a counterattack, but eventually it turned into a normal attack because the defense was already posted. JMO attacked the defense, pushed all the center backs back, leaving a gap in between the midfield and the midfielders and the center backs for Pedro de la Vega to just pull up. And it's not a tap in, but simple shot, high in the air, great finish. Pippo. Let's go. Well, let's start right here with something. What should I say? What should I write about it? I don't want to. I'm trying to learn how to, put things into my notes without being so. How should I say? Without putting too many words. I want to be short. I want to be brief about it, and I don't want to be like so. Oh, that was a great find, Pedro de la Vega. JMO pushed back because that's what I just said. I'm trying to say like something more specific, direct, in a short way that describes the team as a whole, not necessarily the play as a singular play. Anyways, that's a great start for us. And as I was saying, JMO is not the striker for this system, but he does something very well, which is attacking the space. And he doesn't run for the ball every single time necessarily, as Moose and Osaze do. They always like trying to find the ball over there in the middle into the box to generate chances or finish specifically. JMO, like, he's a helper. He's not probably the best option. I still think about that. I still think that way. but it's a great thing that he could do something pretty good right now on pushing the defenders back and leaving a gap between the defenders and the midfielders. So Pepo could just, find himself over there. That's a very classic goal, like classic goal. Probably the team beast could have a better defensive position because leaving the guy open like that into the box without any pressure is something to be worried about in your defense. Anyways, Sounders good on build up and into finding spaces, finding gaps between timbers. Oh, there goes Ferreira. Oh, he couldn't make it. Got to Morris, Rothrock, and he couldn't make it again. He's calling for a handball. I don't think it will be. Oh, it is a handball. Okay. Oh, was it a handball really close to the box, right? Oh no, he's calling for a throw in. Okay, between timbers, diff, mid. Okay. Mosquera. Oh, there goes Sounders. Oh, they couldn't find it. Pepo and Rusnak were too together, like they're too close to each other. One thing that I like to see is I think the best position that Ferreira been playing this year is falling into the right side, not necessarily as a winger, a classic winger, but as a support on the right side. He's not that guy that runs into the, like runs deep into the touchline or to find a cross or a pass back or something. But he is the guy that will be there, and he'll either like find a switch. Oh, dangerous over there. He'll either like find a switch for the left winger or for the striker going into the box, or he'll find a through ball to the right back, Cosariense or Alex Roldan. You know. And another thing, dude, Alex Roldan this year been amazing. He's been making his numbers, Let me even check. I don't even know how many assists and goals he has this year, but he has a few. I know he has at least like one or two goals. He scored a PK, right? And a banger or something. A couple. Oh, it was not a banger. He scored 2 assists and a PK in the Miami final. Yeah, he has a couple assists, and he scored in the preseason as well. Let me see the numbers. I want numbers. For the MLS 2025 has 0 goals and 1 assist, but he's been good on to as well the CONCACAF and Leagues Cup. Leagues Cup, he might be amazing. 8 appearances, 1 goal, and 4 assists. That's crazy. 4 assists. Well, the Sounders were amazing in the Leagues Cup, honestly. So It was like peak. Hopefully, we don't have the gimmick on the on the winning a trophy mid-season and then getting fucked the rest of the season. Well, I think we're making it to the playoffs, but let's hope we can reach a far run, you know. Well, okay. Great dominance by us. I think, I mean, like, Timbers has been able to carry the ball a little bit into our box sometimes and create some chances, but has not been able at all to create danger, actual danger. You know, you don't have to worry so far. I don't even think they have a big chance. Yeah, they don't have a big chance. No big chances still for the Portland Timbers in 25 minutes. Do they have a finish? I don't even remember if they have a finish. I mean, like they shot right now, but it was like shitty shot. Let me even see. Yeah, saved. Yeah, yeah, exactly. No, it was just this Mosquera shot. The other one was blocked. Yeah, I mean, Sounders dominant so far and showing better football, showing better soccer. You know, great on defense. The team is coming back. Everybody's running. Even J Mo is coming back a lot. You know, like I've seen him like behind Ferreira or another player 4 times already. So great thing to see. I still think that for this system specifically, Moose or Osaze would be better. But so far, Moore has been great on helping on the team support, not necessarily as a number nine classic. You know, he's not a classic number nine anyway, so he would never do that. It's another style. Oh, Ferreira. I saw the vision. I saw what you tried to do, but it was only you. Oh, dude, what the hell? Yep, seems to be completely dominated so far. Sounders in total control of the match. Something that we love to see. Well, 4-4-2 into defense. Knew who just owned uh the Timbers player. Who was it? Let me see. Who was it? Velda completely owned him. Okay. Nuhu. Oh, Pippo. Chris. And they're timing the play, changing the rhythm. Finding Ruznak in the middle. Good thing to see that if Ruznak is starting, it means that when Schmetz was studying the team base, and the analysts were studying the team base, they noticed that we could play at home, of course. We could play with not less defensive care, but with more offensive care, let's say, because I don't think they, like he's, just leaving Rusnak to let it be, and Ferreira let it be, and they don't have to run back. Like it's not like that. But it's cool to see that he saw that we could, have the ball more than defend, and it doesn't have to be a 50-50 as well. Ooh, well, I don't think that counts as a big chance. But the Timbies found a ball into the box, and we were saved. Last minute, let's see. Oh well, they found a ball on the rebounds and rebounds and rebounds, but they still could, get the ball into the box. It's a danger. It's a dangerous move. And Nuhu saved us, but it's a goal kick. Let's go. Timbers having the ball now in defense. They can't do a thing. They cannot do a thing. I'll even note it down doing my notes as always. I'll even note it down. Sounders completely controlling the midfield. If you notice, as we are defending a 4-4-2, and when we're pushing the high line, a third player appears. So when the ball is into Timby's defense, we were able to have players enough to make them rush the play, which is something good because at this level of football or at this level of soccer, when you make players rush the play, they lose in quality sometimes. So they're going to make mistakes. So it's something good to see. But also, when we're holding the play into a 4-4-2, we have more men in the midfield, and we have enough support for the wings, also with the fullbacks, which means we can transition quicker from a low block to a mid block, or from mid block to a high block. Okay. Now we have great. Oh, Christian Roldan. Oh, what a ball by Ferreira. Oh my God. Damn, this team plays so well, man. This team plays so well. What a ball by Ferreira to Rothrock, who almost found JMO into the box to just tap it in. Amazing, dude. Amazing. I don't even know what to note down, because it's just so many things happening. So many good things happening for the Sounders at once that I don't know how to specify. Great transition, great defensive balance, great balance into the midfield, but also being able to hold the ball into possession, do the tiki taka and being able to find balls into the box to danger zones. It's pretty good. Pretty good. There goes the team beast. Yep. Sounders every single time the Sounders is so compact into defense. The team beast have not been able to find, gaps. And something nice to notice, if you see, the Sounders did not make the same mistake as the Timbies did for the Sounders goal, where they could find. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, what a save by Fry. Stephen Fry. Dude, he's crazy. As I was saying, let me even check if what I was about to say, if I gimmick or something. Uh well, kind of. It was more like a, well, what I was gonna say is the Sounders have not been leaving gaps into the midfield and the defense being attracted by players. Right now, we did a similar mistake as the Teambees did and got scored on, which is something that always dangerous. Is when players focus too much into one player, and two players go at one player at the same time, which means you're gonna be leaving a gap somewhere, and that just happened, and the Teambees found a way to finish, and that's how we scored as well. J Mo pushed two center backs into the goal just on his movement, and Pedro could fight the gap in between the midfield and the two defenders because there were no defenders over there to mark Pedro. So we just committed the same mistake, and we had to use Fry's great abilities to defend the goal. So yeah, she's great. Should not be happening, but it's a very common mistake. Uh, Defense just has to be like very focused and very connected, and having a high level of chemistry to don't make mistakes like that. I don't think that would happen. I don't think that would be possible 100% at this level. So something we don't have to worry too much. It's not something great. If it was like Real Madrid and Barcelona and PSG, okay, that's something to be really, really worried about. But anyways, let me do some notes. Oh, another far shot, but that was wide. Well, since the last time that I said that the Timbers until the 25th had no shots, they shot about like 3 times. So, which means that we are like lightening the defense a little bit. It's not as strong as it was in the first 25, and that's normal because time passes, you get a little bit tired. When you're winning, your mentality goes down and you stop pressuring the same way you were when you were not winning. So, normal as well. Jackson Reagan with the ball. Now we're doing a three-back build up with Alex Rodin filling up the midfield on the right side, and Rothrock going up the field to play on a 3-4-3 or a 3-5-2, depending on the way that he moves. Anyways, Team B's finding a way again, but Nuhu's over there to cut it. Great. Still, the Team B's have 0 big chances. The Sounders have 1, which was the goal. Goalkeeper saves 2. Sounders has more goalkeeper saves than the Team B's, which means even though the Sounders are better on the game, they have not been able to create as many possible finishes, not big chances, but possible finishes for the team. And I think that happens why? Because we have JMO, which is a player that I absolutely love, but we have JMO as a striker. With that, we have less capability to find finishes because he's not that type of player. He's gonna run into the gaps and push the defenders. And if he's on a 1v1 and you put him on a through ball, he's gonna go after the ball and he's gonna get the ball and he's gonna score. On a toe poke or something like that. He is that guy, and we love him for that. But I think this team, the system of this team, is made up for not a heavy necessarily striker, but a 1-2 touch striker. Like Moose, which is a player and way below in level compared to JMO. I think JMO is like light years away from light years away better than Moose. But Moose fits the system. He fits the system, which means he can score a bunch of goals, even though he is very below average compared to his starters partners. I think he's a good player to be on the squad, but I don't think he's starter material, for life. But anyways, the team fits him, fits Osaze as well, as we see on the Leagues Cup. Osaze lacks a little bit of experience, which sometimes affects the way that he take decisions. That he makes decisions, and sometimes it does well, like he did against I think it was against Miami, right, in the final, where he scored like a banger, trying to do like a sombrero onto the defenders, and the ball like bounced a lot, and he scored a goal. That's something that the lack of experience makes you do, and that makes you be bold sometimes, because you don't know exactly everything that you're doing. You're just trying, and that's a good thing to do. And sometimes it's gonna work, and sometimes will not. Sometimes he will miss, 1v1 situations, as he did a couple of times. But sometimes he will score a banger. So that's the fun of the game. I think eventually, let's see who's warming up. Danileva, Moose, Brunel, Georgie. I think everybody's warming up, right? J Bell and KKR. I don't know if it's everybody warming up over there, but okay. I would love to see. Let's see who we got. I don't think I would change the structure at all. Besides JMO, and he's not being bad. JMO has not been bad. He's been great. He's doing what he's good at. Like pushing the defenders and being able to help on support. But I think we need Moose right now. 4 goals. The thing is, I think if Moose comes in, eventually we're gonna need either Danileva or Snyder Brunel for balance. Oh, Osaze is on the bench as well. I didn't see Osaze on the lineups that the Sounders posted on the social media. I didn't see Osaze there, and I didn't see Osaze here as well on the warm up. So I don't know what's up. Anyways, so as I was saying, eventually, I think if Moose comes into JMO, Pepo again. Okay. Oh, okay. There we go, Pepo. Finding Rusnak into the box. And again, the Sounders are not able to finish, but they get there, they get close to the act of finishing. But they miss somebody moving in between the defenders, to create finishing opportunities. Usually that would be a heavy striker, a 1-2 touch striker, someone that the defenders cannot give space at all. And that's not something that JMO does. JMO doesn't move like that, Anyways, as I was saying before as well, sorry, I cut myself very often. Eventually, if we put Moose or Osaze into JMO's position, we sub him out, probably the team's going to be unbalanced because JMO is coming back a lot. And as I said earlier, I've seen JMO behind Ferreira when we are defending, or behind Rothrock when he's coming back. Rothrock's coming back from an attack. I've seen JMO behind them like 4 or 5 times already, which means he's not like just standing over there up top, as Moose does sometimes or Osaze does. So if we take out JMO to put someone that helps on defense, but not as much. You see, right now, JMO is on the right right defensive side. You got Ferreira and Rothrock in front of him. JMO is covering the right wing right now. So that's something that he does, that if he goes out and we put a striker like Moose or Saze, we're going to be missing on that, which will leave gaps, and Timbers will have, an easier way to get into the dangerous zone. There they go for a cross. Let me see. Oh, dude, that was a great cross, but Timbers player couldn't think about it. Okay. Oh, Christian rolled down. What a ball. Rothrock on the left side. Kind of missed on the timing on the ball over there, and he had to use his knee to drive the ball. He finds a great pass to Ferreira, I think, or Roldan. I think it was Roldan. Yeah, Christian Roldan. But the ball is taken out by the defender. That was a great counterattack. That's a great example of a counterattack that the Sounders do. And again, couldn't finish. That's what's missing. We cannot finish. We're creating chances to get close to the finish, but we're not finishing. A good thing is when we do create a chance to finish, it will be a very dangerous chance because we're always creating chances in dangerous areas, like really close to the box or very open chances. It's just missing the last touch. Nuhu Rothrock. Rothrock trying to work into the box again. He's trying to find a way, and that's a great free kick right there. Put that into the box. Well, Yamar is injured, right? That would be a great chance for Yamar to put into a header. Well, dude, I'm thirsty. Well, I'm looking right here into the. Let me see if I can share this tab instead, because I wanna show you guys. I'm looking right here. If you see, JMO, in average, he is behind Rothrock and Pepo. And when we are defending, usually he's also behind Ferreira. Okay, free kick out. So, as I was saying, I wanna see a Moose. I wanna see Moose or Osaze playing striker. But if we do that, we're gonna have to take out Rusnak or Ferreira to fill up the midfield. And Rusnak just came up. Rusnak and Morris just came up a step over here. But we're gonna have to take either Rusnak or Ferreira to fit in this midfield, so we have support and change a little bit. So Rothrock would probably have a more, not even defense. He would probably go down a couple steps right here. De La Vega would stay up right here as well, but either Rusnak or Ferreira would have to drop deeper into Christian's roll down option right here and around here. Okay, finish end of the first half. So as I was saying, as striker, he would probably have around here as his average position for Moose or Saze, which leave gaps. This is a very clear 4-3-3 structure, but not really, because it's just on average. In reality, we're always defending on a 4-4-2, but attacking. And as we are attacking more often, let me see right here, statistics, we are more in possession of the ball. No, we're not. Oh, that's surprising for me. I thought we had more possession. But anyways, as we are usually attacking more than just, being in a low block, you can see that we're doing a three-man build up right here, where Alex Roldan goes up higher on the field, filling up the midfield over here, and you're gonna have Ferreira helping Nuhu, Christian Roldan helping Nuhu, De La Vega sometimes dropping over here to help Nuhu and start the build up. So it's a very we have a lot of rotation onto the field, you know. It's a very good system. I love the system. Honestly, it's one of the best that I've seen Schmetzer do. And you know, I follow the Sounders for quite a bit, not too much. I'm a Sounders fan, but let's say I consider myself a fan since 2019. Not for the MLS Cup, I didn't even watch. It was more for EFC, for the old FIFAs. And then I started like following hard in 2024, 2023, 2024, you know. But I've watched a couple games in 2019. I watched a couple games in 2020, 21. But 22, 23, I watched a little bit more. But I was relying too much on the free games. And then, because I had no money, dude. I have no money at all. Had no money at all. So now this year I could, you know, save up a little bit more, and I got the pass so I can watch more games because I love it. I love it. Dude, you don't know where I went into the internet to find free games of the Sounders. It was so hard, but okay. Now we have it. Now we have it. Anyways, let's see a little bit of the Timbies right here. I'm really not that familiar with the Timbies. Uh, but damn, this is a very clear structure as well. They also do a three-man build up. Clearly, they try to, you know, make a duo right here and make the midfield crowded, but I don't think that's working very well for them. They've been able to hold the ball to even finish, but most of their finishes were no danger. The only one that I could think about was that one outside the box where um, the Sounders made the same mistake that the Timbies did for the goal, which was leaving a gap between the midfield line and the defenders line because one of the defenders follow a player that they didn't have to follow, and they left a gap open for a shot. So yeah, let me check anything else. I don't think I'm missing anything now. Okay, well, we still don't have time right here. I might even go for some games, dude. Because honestly, hold up. Let me just make some notes, and I'm gonna play like football 11 over here while we are in the halftime. So I'm gonna talk about in my notes, doing notes by the way, so don't find me weird. I'm gonna say Sounders having great dominance, great dominance, holding control over the midfield. Okay, over the midfield, and I think I'll be able to remember the rest just by reading this. So I think this is good. Okay, let me go for some mini games over here while I'm waiting, cause you know Gen Z. I hate waiting. I don't have patience. I'm a scroller. I be scrolling all day. Just kidding. I don't scroll at all. Just sometimes on Instagram when I fall into the temptation of scrolling. Uh, where is it? Football 11 app right here. Share this tab. Let's see. Oh, there you go. We have a bunch of mini games right here. Should I go for? I think I'll go for top 10. Usually I get so messed up in this game because it's been a while since I played it. So, because usually like when you start playing this, you play like the first games and you just be like, oh, dude, I don't know. Then you reveal the answer and then you're gonna remember that for next time when something similar happens. Let's see. Most matches in US Tottenham, dude. I hate things about Tottenham because I don't know bullshit about them. But okay, clearly Park, right? No, Son, Kane, Eric Kane, Erickson, Erickson right there. Um, who else? Yohis, the defensive duo right there, probably. Yeah. Oh, here's not here. Trippier. Trippier is not here. Okay. I'm already messed up right here. I don't. Bale? No, Bale. I'm already cooked over here. I can't remember anything else. Well, English players that played a lot for Tottenham. Most matches in the UCL. It has to be like from a recent years, right? From recent years. Who's a French guy from recent years that's not Yohis? Let's see. Hmm. Okay, right back. Trippier, Aurier. It's not here. Um. Come on, dude. Think about it. Budog is now. Who was the left back you like in 2019? I think I'm missing someone like obvious here. Is that Davy? Is it Ben Davies? Oh yeah, that's him. Okay. Think about it now. English is an English team. There's a bunch of English players, right? And I can only think about Harry Kane and Trippier. Not Dele Alli. I mean, it was his peak years over there, so it could be. Yeah. I mean, he's very young, or was very young, but he's peaked over there like for 3, 4 years, something like that. So he could fairly make it here. Who else? Who else? The trio was Harry Kane, Ericsson, Dele Alli. There's also Son already. Lucas, no. Who was in the 2019 game against Ajax? I might be missing someone very obvious. I bet like this guy over here, the British guy, will be so obvious. So obvious, isn't it? And it mate. Think. Come on, Roca. You can think about it. Just think. You're not that stupid. You're not that stupid. Hmm. Okay. I was taking a peek over here at the YouTube, just make sure that everything is working well. But I still cannot think about any English player or French player. Oh no. For a second I thought it would be Moussa Dembele, but um he was from Belgium, yeah. Not France. Bro, who's this French guy I'm missing? Bro, I got no idea. It will be so. Oh, hold up. Yeah, Eric Dyer. Okay. No, I have no idea about a French guy. No idea at all. I'll just wait for it. Oh, Sissoko. Come on, dude. You play FIFA. You should remember him. Bro, he was so like the he's like Tuhan nowadays, like everybody had him in the starters. Okay. Let's go for a grid. You bet's gonna you bet like Tottenham will be here as well again. Just go easy, no timer. Oh, okay. Two Spanish teams, which is things that I know most. Man City. Okay. So classics over here. We go Ronaldo's. Ronaldo's. I don't think both. Oh yeah, it's just one Ronaldo, dude. Come on. It's because for a second, for a split second, I thought about Barcelona and Real Madrid at the same time. Um, Barcelona and United, we go Piqué, Valdez. I'll go Valdez. City and United. Oh, I bet they're like someone obvious that I can't think right now. Okay, let's just go Lampard first. City and Liverpool, Sterling. Barcelona and Liverpool, Suarez. Barcelona and Chelsea, Pedro. Real Madrid and Liverpool. For for 1 minute, I almost put Verts. Um, Real Madrid and Liverpool. Madrid and Liverpool, dude. Come on. Come on, man. Beckham didn't play for Liverpool. Okay, Real Madrid and Chelsea. Come on, dude. That's easy. And you're missing. Think about someone. Stop talking and just think about it. I don't think I can think about it. Can I think about it? Am I able to think about it? Who played for Man? Davis. Took me a while, but I remembered him. Okay, now Real Madrid and Liverpool. Come on. Think. No goalkeepers? Courtois, no. Courtois. Oh, Courtois is Madrid and Chelsea. Courtois. Okay. Come on. There was Rudiger as well. Oh. Stupid ass. Sorry, guys. My mind's kind of slow for that stuff. What else? Well, I'll go for Football America. Only top club because my knowledge is not that deep. Hopefully it's updated. Uh, let's start with Hulk. I don't think he has been the best this year. Oh, Atletico Paranaense, dude. I don't even know a bunch of guys from there. Terans? 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 Oh, I'm cooked, dude. Oh, I'm cooked already. Mikael? Okay. São Paulo. Lucas Moura. Lucas Moura. I'll put him as a right mid. I don't care. Boca. I'll go Marcos Rojo. He's old as hell, but Flamengo. I'll go Samulino. Oh, Lino's not there. Okay. I mean, he is there, but it's not updated. Well, I'll go. I want to leave this gap for Neymar. Honestly, I might go. Gerson might be here then. Oh, I thought he was gonna come for City M. Okay, Bragantino. Capixaba is still there. Huerta. Oh no, it's. Oh, never mind. I'll just go over here for the game. Put back into the game because it's starting. Share this tab. Okay. We are back. We are 100% back. Sounders start with the ball. I don't think any changes were made. I see JMO. I don't think nobody else would come out unless for injuries. Ferreira's over there. C-Rod. Sorry. Water. Okay. We are already on the 4-3-3 an average, or 4-2-3-1 if you want to be boring. Anthony Alves. I like this dude. He's a good winger. I mean, sometimes he's kind of off the game. Oh, J Bell subs for Kim Ki-hee. Dangerous because I don't think Kim Ki-hee deserved to go out. So that could mean only two things. For some reason, he got hella tired in a game that he didn't have to run much. I mean, every game a soccer player has to run as hell, but for a professional soccer player, I'm saying my ass would be tired in 5 minutes. But not even 5 minutes, probably in 3 minutes. Anyways, I don't think he deserved to go out. What is... Oh my God. Dude, I hate those passes, man. Oh, there we go. Dude, I hate these passes back to the goalie facing the goal. You never pass the ball to the goal. If you're passing to the goalie, pass it outside the goal line. Oh my freaking hell. Okay, there you go, Pepo. Ooh. Dude. Okay. I was saying never, never, ever, ever, never pass the ball towards the goal, your defensive goal. There's already the rule of never passing the ball into the middle when you're defending. Like usually when you, let's suppose, like, here's the field, right? Here's the field. Let me even like put this on a half right here, right? Right, guys. Here's the field. Here's your defense. You never pass the ball inside this area. It's always when you're defending, you pass it out. When you're in the midfield, you either pass it forward, trying to get to the goal, or you pass it already to the middle over here. So you never pass it back to the goalie like that. Okay? Never do that. You expose your goalkeeper. You expose your defense like you did right here, because you leave the goalkeeper no other like choice other than try to kick the shit out. And usually goalkeepers don't have the best quality on, kicking without, balance. And when you pass like that, you're gonna take off the balance of the player who's gonna kick the ball. Anyways, talk too much. I like talking. That's why I'm open and live. You have to talk, dude. Let's go. Okay. Rusnak deep in the defense, not into defense, but into the midfield. Actually, during the beginning of the start, during the beginning of the build-up, Rothrock, come on. Well, I'm not gonna criticize, but that's something that Rothrock does very often. He is a very, very important player physically, and in passion, and sometimes he's gonna pull off like a great play, but he's just not the smartest guy or the most technical guy. Usually when I'm talking about soccer, I have three main characteristics of players. Mental players, high IQ, like Fededa, Rusnak. Then you got very technical players, like Pedro de la Vega. And you got very physical players, like Nuhu, for example. And I like to rank them like IQ, physicality, technique. If you're a player and you rank in between being a smarter player than you are physical and technical, I think you are great. Of course, if you can be great at everything at the same level and be great, like 9 out of 10, you're awesome. That's high level. For example, Nuhu, I think he's a 8 out of 10 physical, 3 out of 10 IQ, and 3 out of 10 technique. But his physicality is great. Pepo, on the other hand, he is smart sometimes. I would say he's like a 4 or 5 out of 10 in being smart. Physicality, same stuff, but he's very technical. And now Rusnak, he is very smart, not as physical, and has some great technique. Is like his second best characteristics. So if you can have all of them, you're gonna be Messi. You're gonna be Neymar. You're gonna be Cristiano Ronaldo. And even though like even these players at the high level, they do have dominant characteristics. It's just that I think for me the best player of all time is Pele, but from the modern days, Messi is the best because, my opinion. Oh, sorry for the microphone. My opinion, he's the best because he is the most balanced player in all these three characteristics that make a great player. Uh, Ronaldo is great physically. He's super smart. Uh, but Messi is, smarter than him, and both are very similar in technique, somewhat. It's just because like as time went through, Cristiano became more of a striker, and people think he cannot do anything besides one touch. Ooh, besides one touch plays, which is not true. So anyways, there goes Timby's counterattack back to Fry. Okay, they cannot find a chance again, as always. Well, over here on SofaScore, which is the app that I usually use for following the match, this is one that you're seeing on the screen is actually Flash Score. They're not paying me, obviously, but I just like to, spread the news. And on SofaScore, Kim Ki-hee is not shown as injured, so I'm assuming, and I'm not listening to the game's commentary because, as I told in the beginning of the stream, I had a problem with the website of MLS or here of Apple TV, and I could not watch and stream at the same time. When I say streaming, it's not even streaming the game. Like doing exactly what I'm doing right now. No game screen, just like live scoreboard from another app. It wasn't letting me start the stream, and it wasn't letting me start the game as well. So I was like, okay, must be the Apple TV strict rules onto even taking screenshots of the game. This is not good. My water is getting close to an end. Anyways, I'll go back to the other screen because I don't like myself that visible. Oh, great. And I just took off the live score. Stupid. Oh no, I didn't take it off. It's actually still here. Oh yeah, there you go. What was the other screen that I was using before? I don't even remember. Is this one? This one? Yeah, this one right here. Okay. Okay, so far nothing much, like nothing different from the first half so far. Probably just a little bit of intensity. I still need to take a better look at how Jonathan Bell will affect the defense. If it'll be positive or negative, because his play style is different from Kim Ki-hee's. So different players, different characteristics affects the system in different ways. Oh, Ferreira. Nice cut. Now counterattack for the Timbers. Oh, and they found it. Anthony down the left wing, trying to cut it in. And again, could not finish. Well, this game being basically like that. Like the teams they can create, they get close to it, but they don't finish. And when they do, it's from outside the box. Let me even see right here statistics because I love statistics. Shots off target. Okay, shots on target. 2, 3 for the Sounders, 2 for the Timbers. And the Timbers have total 6 shots, being 4 outside the box. The Sounders have a total of 7 shots, being 3 outside the box. And shots on target for the Sounders are 3, and for the Timbers are 2. Ooh, almost the Timbers found a chance over here, but Fry again comes out of the goal, and the classic futsal goalkeeper way. Throwing yourself into the attacker's feet. Just open your legs and arms. Classic Manuel Neuer. There you go. Let me see the shots. I want to see the shots. Where can I see the shots? Right here. Shots on target. Okay, 2 shots on target for the Sounders were inside the box, which is something good since the Sounders have 3 shots on target, and I bet the third one was the goal. Yeah, so all 3 shots on target for the Sounders were inside the box, and for the Tinders, for the Timbers, they have 2 shots on target. One was at the edge of the box. I would say it's in the box, but very much at the edge, And the other one was like from very far away. So that's basically it. The Timbers cannot create a chance to finish in danger. They have a big chance already. They still have no big chances, even though the best chance was that the finish that Fry had to do like a big save, let's say, but it was not a big chance because it was not as clear. Probably low XG since it was far away. I'm not an XG merchant, by the way. Just want to state that. Like XG, but I'm not a merchant of that. I'm not going to say they didn't deserve to win. They have low XG. Never would say that, okay? No. Next match. I'm assuming they're talking about the Sounders. Salt Lake on October 11, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Why do you put an Eastern Time when you have a Western game? Yo, let's go. Georgie and Muzovsky coming in. I like it, but I'm scared because if there's no midfielder coming into the game as well, will mean that we'll probably be playing like on a 4-2-4, which I hate, a 4-2-4. Ooh, okay. So Georgie coming in, he'll probably come in into De La Vega. Since De La Vega wasn't even playing a couple games ago, he didn't play for a couple of days, so I'm assuming he's not totally fit. So I think he will come into De La Vega, Georgie, and Moose has to be on JMO. Same reason, he wasn't playing a lot, so I don't think he will play 90 minutes. And if he's gonna put Moose, I don't think he would leave Moose and JMO in the same team with without having to CMs. The double pivot. So those are my guesses for the substitutions. De La Veiga and Salve Edmundo Júnior. Tamo junto, pai. Brasil. So I'm guessing there won't be any any different changes besides Pedro de la Vega and JMO. Okay. Well, we're on like a very deep defensive block right now. Everybody into the box, like let's say 10 players into the box, trying to crowd it in and avoid the ball to get into a danger zone, which means we are already in a danger zone since the ball is already into the box. Now it's a corner. Ooh, dangerous. Dangerous for a handball. Okay. Oh, they're calling it another corner or a goal kick. Anthony Alves. Okay, now we got Nuhu on a counter attack, and he's probably gonna hold the ball back as he always does. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Rusnak. Now Reagan, and now something that I hate is happening when midfielders they just wait for the center backs to take action. Oh my god. Okay, let's see. We got the numbers for advantage. Fry. Yeah, you would definitely need changes right now. The team is already like starting to stop to move. We see already like some difficulties into movement. Oh, there goes Nuhu. Ankara Muhu, Ankara Muhu. Yi Muhu Nuhu. Yi Nuhu Nuhu. Ankara Nuhu, Ankara Nuhu. Ankara Nuhu, Ankara. Ooh, shitty cross. Okay, that was no, it was not shitty. It was actually chill. There's go Roo. Okay, Nuhu again. Another cross. Oh my god. Yeah, we do need changes. We already like doing the meaningless crosses. No work in between the defenders. Everybody. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. Change. I would. How's the stadium ambience? Well, I'm not listening to the game because I had a problem into watching the game into my computer. So I'm watching on the TV and it's not loud, so it's not into the microphone. But it seems like the lower levels are always packed. Like I don't know exactly how many people in there. But it seems nice. It seems nice. It's average MLS game for the Sounders. Nothing much. I'm not in the stadium. No, I think I don't know if it's clear. I think it's clear. I'm not in the stadium, so. Okay, Jordan Morris is out for Danny Muzowski, as I said, and I didn't see the other. I think it was. Yeah, I don't see Pedro de la Vega here. Yeah, exactly. Georgine into Pedro de la Vega. What I just said happened. JMO and and Pepo out for Georgie and Moose. Now let's see how the team's gonna work without JMO coming back to help. Since Muzovsky, I don't know if he'll try to do the same thing, but if he does, we're cooked because he's not fast enough to go back into attack. So eventually, I think he will take out either Rusnak or Jesus Ferreira for Snyder Brunel or Denny Leva. And if he does that, we'll have control over the midfield again. But right now, I like the changes because of the players that are coming in and their characteristics. But I don't like the system right now. I don't think will work very well. Hopefully, I'm wrong. But we just have Christian Roldan to hold the possession in the midfield and have some capacity into defending and connecting the defense in the midfield. Well, right now we are already like playing on a low block, having Georgie and Moose coming in as substitutions, so that doesn't make any sense. I know it's not a low block because the Sounders want it to. Oh, what a shot. But it's a low block because we are forced to play into a low block right now. Because we don't have a midfield. Let me see what we are up to tomorrow. Tomorrow is the 5th. So, no, I want to see tomorrow. Tomorrow the 5th. Oh, Sounders counterattack with my boy Georgie. He's going to try. Oh, what a ball. Georgie's so good. And right now, we just had the type of play that J-Mo likes, which is the through ball, like close to the ground, I think would be interesting to have J-Mo in that time, but I still rather have Moose for the system. But just as I said, I don't like the system right now without midfield. Oh yeah, let me check again. I was lost myself into talking the game. I want to see what games we got for tomorrow because usually I watch games. Okay, tomorrow I'll have Juventus and Milan on my schedule for 11:45 a.m. Western time. On my schedule, this is my job. And what else? What up? Let me see. I think I had the LAFC game. I don't think it's tomorrow, is it? Anyways, I'm definitely sure I have a game for this time around this time tomorrow, but I don't recall now. Let me see. Well, foul for the Sounders on Jesus Ferreira. Let me take a look. Oh yeah, I mean, I think it was a foul from Jesus Ferreira. Yeah. Okay, it was a foul on Jesus Ferreira. Oh yeah, but he kicked right. Oh my god. Yeah, no, that hurts. Okay. The 5th tomorrow. Oh yeah, LAFC and Atlanta. I do have it down on my schedule. I don't know why it's not here. I want to watch that. Son and Buwanga playing together. It's been crazy. They have like 4 games and both together have like 8 goals or something like that. I don't know. Bunch of assists as well, like 3 assists or something like that. So yeah, tomorrow I plan on watching Milan and Juventus in the morning, 11:45, 11:30, 11:45 a.m. Western time. Be live here as well. And afternoon, evening, I'll be watching LAFC and Atlanta, hopefully. I do have my own soccer game to play tomorrow, so 2:30, but I think I'll be home at time. So, let's see. And Ferreira is coming out injured, apparently, or it was because he was treated in the. Oh, he's shaking his head, so he's probably out. Oh, yeah, he's out for Denny Leva. Okay, now we see what I was thinking about that it would happen is eventually he would take off Rusnak or Ferreira. Hopefully, Ferreira didn't come out for an injury, but he took out Ferreira, and now we're balanced into the midfield. a little bit more. I don't think Danny Leva is the ideal the double pivot for the duo for Roldan. I think would be Snyder Brunel better. I think Danny Leva this year has shown to be a better cam than a CM in this team, in the system specifically. But anyways, we see Danny Leva already working the ball with Georgie, and we see the Tacoma Defiance boys right there. Georgie finds Alex. Now we have moves. Now we can go for some crosses sometime, Reagan. No, no, no. Okay. Now this is good. You pass the ball outside the goal. Good thing. Bro, let me change this song because I'm listening to a song that's not family friendly at all. Just notice. Hopefully it's not going on into the audio. I don't think it is. Okay. Well, still 1-0. Very balanced into possession, but I think the Sounders are clearly the best team on the field. Well, they have been the best team, season wise, my opinion. Like Timbers are fairly close to us in points, but League's Cup and all that, and the soccer that we played this year, that the Sounders played this year. I'm a Sounders fan, if you haven't noticed. It's way better than the Team Beast, honestly. There's go Georgie. All his speed. Oh, dude. Too much speed, even for himself. And there he goes into the box. Nah, that was fair protection for the ball, yeah. Fair game for the defender, not a PK. Georgie, he was called up for Burkina Faso. His new national team. He changed nationalities. He still is Ivorian, but from Ivory Coast, right? But now he defends the Burkina Faso national team. Never got called up for the Ivory Coast one. Côte d'Ivoire? Is that how they pronounce it? Côte d'Ivoire? Evil hit? They speak French over there, right? Yeah. Oui. Well, Danny Leva, let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Danny Leva doing stuff that Rusnak and Ferreira would never do. Oh, and I just noticed Rusnak still playing as an 8. Even with Danny Leva in the field. Okay, this is good, I'd say. Because Danny Leva is more, he puts more effort into defending than Ferreira does. So I think it's still valid the vision that I had about another midfielder coming into the game in place of Rusnak or Ferreira to balance having Georgie and Moose, more so Moose. Okay, last sip. And I just spilled water. Nuhu. Oh, Moose. Well, that's what I was saying. Moose is a player that fits the system. And I think JMO is way better, like light years away better than Moose. But for the system, Moose is better. But he'll do that type of passing sometimes. He will do some weird stuff. He's a valid player to have on squad, but I would never, ever have him as a total starter, 100% are started. No, 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 no. Never, never. Well, 75 minutes. We got 15 minutes left. Plus, plus our fair uh, additional time. Oh no, it's on Moose. Oh, Moose tried to do the Messi against Boateng, but it's Moose. Nice try, Moose. Let's go. Great try, dude. Keep trying. If you don't try, you never make it right, right? You gotta fail to get it right. Oh, look up Moose at. Oh, I thought it was deeper on the field. Never mind. Uh-huh. Ooh, what a ball. Come on. Come on, Moose. Oh, dude, come on. Dude. Dude, you have Rothrock open alone. What the Come on, man. Oh my god. Okay, Georgie finds a yellow card for their left back, I assume. Number 23 yard here. Smith. Ian Smith. Dude, I can't believe Moose just oh my god. I don't think Rothrock was offside. I don't think so, right? I'm not. He could have been, I don't know. I didn't have the impression that he was offside anyways. Well, as I said, Moose is a better player for the system since we were able to create this type of chance where he simply had to pass the ball and Rothrock would be able to finish on a 1v1 against the goalkeeper. But Moose is Moose, and he will sometimes do that kind of stuff. He will make some bizarre mistakes sometimes. Nothing against Moose. I love Moose. You know, nice super sub, let's say, but not much. Not much. There goes Georgie. Bro, I wanted to see Georgie on the left wing. Oh, offside. I wanted to see Georgie on the left wing, man. I like him playing on the right wing. Is not like something bad, but he's way better at the left wing because he's more like he's always gonna cut to the right side. Like that's his not always, but like 80% of the times he will, go to the right side, to his right side, cut to his right foot. And if he is in the right wing, most likely he will find openings to go into the deep line. And ooh, then Leva, dude, great pass, man. What a ball control over there. So Georgie will find, a way to go into the deep line and find a cross or a pass back or, something like that. But very rarely he will create big chances in that situation because he's not a passer. Like he's not an assistant, like he's not the type of guy to, oh, what a ball, roll down, Rothrock. Okay, because Georgie is not the type of player that will create chances and find, astonishing passes. He will dribble, find openings, and find short passes or a cross or a finish or something like that. So he was supposed to be playing in the left wing because when he does that, he can dribble. He will find an opening to dribble, and when he does so, he will be going into the goal, not outside. So it would be easier for him if he was on the left wing. Right now, he's on the left wing. Let's see. He found a cross. Oh, it was him. I don't know if it was. I think it was him. But anyways, found a cross, but it was kind of shit. Anyways, but he's on the left wing for a couple seconds right now. Let's see. Hopefully, he's not offside. Okay. Close block. I want to see him on the left wing more often. Okay. Apparently, uh, Shimetz just asked Rothrock and Georgie to switch, which is something great. I would do that, exactly that, because as I was just saying, Georgie would be way better off the left wing than on the right wing, and I think Rothrock has the physical and all the attributes to be go into the deep line to find a cross or something. I don't think he's better than Georgie in any way. He's not a better passer as well, not a better dribbler, but he's more dedicated to that side than Georgie is. Georgie will always hold the ball, try to find a dribbling option and a gap or something, and then go for an action after the dribbling. Where in the opposite way, Rothrock would first try to find a pass or something. So let's see. Oh, okay, foul. Okay, thankfully. What are you guys thinking about the game? Comment about it. I see there's 3 people over here. At least 2, because one might be myself. I'm not sure if it counts or not. What are you thinking about the game? Who do you support? Support the Sounders, the Team Bees, just watching, just vibing with MLS? Anyways. Shada is in. Is that Shada to play for? I always get confused with this guy. Ooh, what a finish, but great save by Fry. Save by Fry. Yeah, this is the Shada that play for America de Cali. It was great. Like hella old, right? Play for Tolima though. I've always got confused with him and the guy to play for Atletico Mineiro. I never could differentiate both, Ooh, there comes Mora. Mora coming in. Felipe Mora. Chilean. Let's see. Well, hasn't scored since Leagues Cup first round, so it's been a great while. I think it's chilled in. Let's hope he doesn't score today, right? Because we are Sounders. Okay, 5 minutes left, 6 minutes left. 5 minutes and 45 seconds. Uh-oh. Ball into the box. Not good. Okay. Great block by John Bell. Velde on the corner, taking a corner. Well, I think we're Sounders is gonna score a goal in a counterattack. Probably the Team Bs are gonna throw themselves into attack, and we're gonna be able to find a counterattack and either score, and we're gonna score with either one of the three attackers, either Rothrock, Muzovsky, or Georgie on a counter attack. Probably on a 2v1, 2v2 situation, I'd say. It will probably be like a tap in or something like that, like, pass around. Something that Moose didn't do. Ooh, okay. Yeah, very deep into the field. Let me just check who he was. No. Okay. Who's 29? Okay. Mark my words. The Sounders will score a goal in a counterattack with either one of the three attackers. It will not be scored by a midfielder or, someone else. It'll be for one of the three attackers. I'm saying. Don't gamble on this, though. What the hell did he call? Offside or foul? Foul, right? Has to be a foul. Oh, I don't think it was a foul anyways, but okay. Rothrock coming out for João Paulo. Oh, João Paulo. He's been out for a while. When was the last game? I don't think I recall him recently. I recall him recently being on the bench a lot, but not. Yeah, he went. He joined us in the field on the field against Austin, and then before that, just against Atletico Madrid. So yeah, JP once again on the field. Well, clearly Schmetz is trying to. Oh, there you go, counter attack. Jordan Morris, Muzovsky. Oh, nice finish, nice finish. Well, almost happened. Roth, Rothrock is out, which means I just have Georgie, who's playing left wing right now. Who's that guy? Oh, it's Rusnak. Rusnak is now in a more offensive role. Yeah, makes sense, right? Then Leva rolled down. Where's Danny Leva? Where's Danny Leva? Is he covering left? Yeah, I think he's covering left mid. Okay. Okay, 1-0 Sounders, 2 minutes to go. We can hold this. Just let them have the ball. Press when they get, halfway next to the box. No. Schmetz. What's Schmetz saying? Couldn't see. Well, apparently the freaking Timby's coach, what's his name? Phil Neville. Yep, Phil Neville. He is asking for 4 minutes at a time, or it was 4 fouls by Nuhu, but he said 4 something. Let's see. How many fouls did Nuhu do? I think he was calling for a yellow card for Nuhu for for 4 fouls. How many fouls he did? 2 fouls, so yeah, could be. Oh my god, that was so on the line. So on the line for Fry to get the ball with his hands. I'll do a quick post game analysis over here after the game, right? 5 minutes of extra time. I don't know why I did five. 5 minutes of extra time. Edit time, actually, right? Edit time. We're in fifth. How many games left? Let me see. Let me see how many. Oh, we just have. Yeah, we just have Salt Lake and New York City, so 2 games left. I don't even think we can get to LAFC, right? Likely not. Where's the? Oh yeah, did they just leave the entire? Okay, LAFC is with 53. We have 6 points to get there. 55. Well, we can get there, but LAFC being beast form, so yeah, we're fifth place. I think that's safe to say. And I don't think. Well, Team B's in Austin still have a chance to get to us, but we would have to lose both, and they would have to win both. So a draw, and we secure fifth place. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, come on, dude. Not that type of pass. Oh, that's a foul right there? Come on. Come on, dude. Oh, man. That was a foul. Front foul next to the box. It was almost a PK depending on who takes it. Yo, leave a like if you're here, you know? Be my first like. I never got any likes since I started streaming. This is my third game, I guess. Oh. Mora, right in the middle. Right in the middle of the goal. Easy save to Fry, but you know, being a goalkeeper is not easy. So every save counts. Every save. Your heart stops for a second, you know. So I was a goalkeeper. I was once a goalkeeper for a long time in my life. I think like when I was a little kid until like age of 14, I was a goalkeeper. Then after that, I just became a central attacking midfielder. Oh, dude. Oh, that was cheap yellow card. Thank goodness. I wanna check on the replay, but that could easily be for a red card, you know. Slide from okay, no. It's a yellow card. Okay. It's a yellow card. It was a slide from the back, but he tried to go around the player and get the ball. Okay, that's a fair yellow card. It was actually like the sole of his cleats onto the Team B's guy feet, but okay. Yellow card, fair. If there was an orange card, that would be an orange card. Orange, orange, orange card. Perfect mix of yellow and red cards. Orange card. I should create that. What for? You know, orange. Oh yeah, he's going to the VAR. Dude, that's not a red card. That's not a red card. Come on. I mean, Oh wait. Okay, and yeah. Oh, I just noticed on the frozen image that it twists. Oh yeah, that could be a red card. As I said, it's an orange card. So if it's a yellow, could be acceptable, but it's more than a yellow. But I don't think it's a pure argument to be considered a straight red. Anyways, I think he will give a red. Let's see. After revision, I cannot listen. I cannot listen when I say this. So I mean, let's just wait for what he did. Oh, it's a red card. Okay, yeah. Well, can't argue. You can actually argue, but you cannot argue at the same time. That's a very orange card. Could easily be a yellow card, but a yellow card would be too little for it, and could easily be a red card. And some people may see the red card as too much. Anyways, oh, Rusnak. Well, at least 96 minute and red card Sounders attack again. How many red cards we got this season? I want to check on the MLS only. Well, let me take a peek on the less moments. Okay. Top players. No, statistics. Counterattack? Counterattack? Oh, foul. Defending, is this where they got cards? No. Maybe Otter. Foul. Red cards. 5 red cards in MLS only, because we still have like Leagues Cup and CONCACAF, because I think there's more. Let me see. Leagues Cup, we had 3 3 red cards. 3 red cards in Leagues Cup is crazy. Oh, there you go. Moose. Oh, Moose. He didn't want to make myself right, because I said about 15 minutes ago that we would score a goal in a counter attack scored by one of the attackers, either Rothrock, who left, so he wouldn't count, Georgie, or Moose. And we had 2 chances to do that, and both chances were thrown away by Moose. But okay. Sounders win 1-0 against the Portland Timbers, which is good because Schmetz has his 9th win. I don't know if it's career win against the Timbers. I think it is, right? He lost 11 times, if I recall it right. Draw 7 times and had won 8 times. So this is the 9th win for Brian Schmetzer in charge of the Seattle Sounders. Great stuff. We were already secure in the playoffs, if I'm not mistaken. So now we just have to get a draw next game to secure the 5th place. I don't think we have any chance to getting 4th place, against LAFC. It's just, fighting up. Well, share the stuff instead. We're gonna talk a little bit about the game real quick. I don't wanna take too long. I've been here for a long time already, and just be myself and some bros over here. So thank you. First of all, thank y'all for watching. Y'all are my first people who actually commented and watched over here. So thank you, Edmundo for the shout out, and thank you Wakuda Studio for commenting as well. Anyways, we have 3 red cards in Leagues Cup. We have also 6 red cards in MLS 9, and we have no in FIFA Club World Cup, right? None. And we might have 1 in CONCACAF. 0. Okay, so we have 9 red cards so far in the season. There must be any competition if I'm missing right here. I don't think so. US Open Cup was Tacoma Defiance this season. So yeah, 2024. Okay, let's talk about the game right here. 1-0. Sounders won. As I was saying the entire time, let's take a peek at the average position if what I said happened. As I was saying, when JMO was on the field, he was behind Rothrock, and for a while he was behind Pedro de la Vega as well. And I was afraid that when he left the field, if we didn't have another midfielder to support over here, we were gonna lose the midfield, and that actually happened. Since let me just take a peek over here on Moose, because I said the Moose would be way above the field, but I don't think that will be the case. Well, he was above the field, but not alone. He had Georgie over there. So yeah, I thought he was gonna be alone by himself over here. It was not the case. He came back a little. He had runs and he had chances that Morris like. So that's what I was. It was so ironic that when Morris went out, we had a bunch of chances for Morris. Like deep runs and stuff like that. So, anyways, after J Mo went out, the the Timbers have more chances of not big chances that we see, but they could create shots opportunities, and that's because we lost a lot of midfield when he went out, since he was coming back a lot, and we just had Christian Roldan as a defensive or a defensive supportive midfield, because he's not like a CDM, a classic number 5 Ozzy Alonso, he's not that guy. But anyways, we had 10 shots against 9. How many shots on target? 3 shots on target against 4. And we had more shots on target for a while, so that came right by the end. Shots off target 2-3, shots inside the box 7-3. Now my favorite statistics that I don't see people talking much about them is touches in opposition box. The Sounders could have a lot of chances if they had the right players on the right time. I think we should have started the game with Moose, because a game like that is always more, it bends toward having a player like Moose in the system specifically than Morris. So I think if we had switched a little bit the way that we started the game to the way that we finished the game, I think we would be better and we would have more scoring opportunities. Anyways, 27 touches in opposition box against 18. Fouling in final third, 1 against 2. 3 offsides against 5. Big chances scored. 1, of course, is 1-0. Big chance missed, 1-0. So, good thing to think about is the Team Bees didn't have a big chance. They didn't have a big chance created. And their biggest chance was a mistake for the defenders coming out their line, the Sounders defenders coming out their line to cover for the right winger of the Team Bees. Doing that, we left a gap in the middle of the defense, which led to this finish right here by the Portland Timbers. This one right here, I guess. Yeah, no, not this one. This one. Yeah, I think it's this one right here. By Da Costa, where Fry had to do a big save because of that. So we scored the goal that way, similar way actually, not the same way, but a similar way. Everything just restarted over here for some reason. On a similar way, if we see Pedro de la Vega goal, the way they scored was JMO, he pushed the defenders into protecting the goal, into protecting the ball against JMO. 2 center backs followed him. I don't know if it was the fullback. I don't think it was the fullback. I think it was both center backs. Followed him into the goal, leaving a gap between the center backs, both focusing on JMO, and the midfielders who were not covering the center backs, which made an opportunity for Pedro de la Vega to be alone, and he basically scored a goal in between every single defender of the Team Bees inside the box without pressure. So that was a great mistake by the Team Bees, which led to 1-0, which made the game a little bit easier for the Sounders. It was not an easy game at all, but it was easier because of that mistake. It was a great build-up by the Sounders as well. They started up with Ferreira, then went to, I think, Pedro himself or JMO, I don't know. And then it went out to Alex Roldan find a pass back into the box to Pedro de la Vega to score. So basically, that let's in a summary over here. Um, the Sounders were the better team. They definitely were the better team. I don't think the way that we started the game was nice regarding the players that we had for the system that we had. But I think we could work with that. We made it work, and I think we got the results. And I think that that is the important time for the teams. Um, they failed. They committed a mistake, and that mistake led them to a tough game where the Sounders didn't have to throw themselves into attack as much as they would have if it was nail for like I don't know over than 15 minutes. So, anyways, Moose, please improve. I like you, but you cannot miss a big chance like that on a 1v1. I know there was a center back pressing you from the back, which is hard and annoying. But you also had a chance to pass the ball to Rothrock. I don't know if it was offside or not, but anyways, we could be winning for 2-3 nil. Let me check on the XG, right? I'm not an XG merchant, as I said, but it's always good to take a peek. Okay, 1.16 against 0.57. If you're XG merchant, this means that the Sounders were a better team, but the game was supposed to be 1-1. 0.5 round up is 1, and 1.16 round up. It's not round up, it's round down, so it's 1. So it was supposed to be 1-1 following the XG. But 1-0 is a fair result. Totally fair result. Could even be 2-0 for big chances. And in my opinion, it can be 3-0 because there was a big chance that was not created that could have been easily created. But anyways, that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much. Tomorrow I'll be doing the Juventus and Milan live stream 11:45 a.m. for Western time, West Coast. And I'm also likely be doing the LAFC against Atlanta game. I haven't watched many LAFC, neither Atlanta recently, so I missed a couple games from Buanga and Son, and I hope I don't I don't do anything bad against that, and I may be able to see them playing the good footy that we love it. Anyways, thank you so much for being here. Shout out again to Edmundo Jr. for comedy. Shout out to Wakuda Studio for comedy as well. And thank you guys. My first comments over here. Drop your like if you're still there. Anyways, thank you so much. See you guys soon. See you guys tomorrow. Please come up.